ahead.
Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to start our lesson with a short review about key signatures and some of the chords. So who can tell me what the key signature is up on the board right now?
C major.
Excellent. And how can you tell that?
There are no flats or sharps.
Excellent. Let's look at some of the chords in it. What is the tonic chord of C major? Does anyone remember?
C, E, and G.
Good. How about the dominant chord?
G, B, and D.
Great. We're going to take all that knowledge now and make an 8-measure composition using this key signature and those chords that you have. So up on the board is something about what you're going to see for your first measure and then something for your last measure. So let's do this one measure at a time. Okay, measure 2 is going to go along with measure 1. We're going to stay on these tonic chords and definitely have them on the stress beat. So you can use quarter notes, you can use some eighth notes, you can even use a quarter rest if you like. But try to do just steps, and little small steps in between because they sound a little bit more pleasing to the ear.
Okay.
For measure 3, now we get to choose tonic or dominant. You can either use the tonic chord or you can use the dominant chord. Who remembers what the notes are in the dominant chord?
G, B, and D.
Excellent. Make sure that you put your 1 chord on beat 1, and your 5 chord beat 3 in between. You can do whichever you want. Think skips and small steps similar to before. For measure 5 and 6, we want to make it similar to measures 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 you already have, so think about some melody that you can make that is similar. And stick with some similar rhythms, with quarter notes, with eighth notes, and the quarter rest if you choose. And don't forget to use your solfege to make sure that you like what it sounds. Measure 7 is going to be a little bit different than what we've been doing. So for measure 7, beats 1 and 2 are going to stay on the tonic, which once again, what notes are those?
C, E, and G.
Excellent. And for beats 3 and 4, we're going to do the dominant. So what was the dominant note?
G, B, and D.
Remember to stay with these steps, small skips because it just sounds a little bit more pleasing, and keep using your solfege to make sure you like what it sounds. For measure 8, you can see it on the board. You're going to do beats 1 and 2 are now going to be the dominant, and beats 3 and 4 are going to be the tonic. So it's going to be a reverse, it's going to be an inverse of measure 7. So once again, for the dominant chords, what notes do you have in those?
G, B, and D.
And for the tonic chords, you have?
C, E, and G.
Excellent. And again, check for your solfege to make sure you like what it sounds.